Hey everybody, this is it's Alex, and today I'll be showing you how to virtualize Ubuntu 10.04 on a Windows 7 computer. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your internet browser, and you're going to want to go to virtualbox.org. I'll have a link in the description. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to go over here to downloads, and you're going to download the correct download for your machine. And once you have that downloaded, you simply follow the installation instructions, a simple wizard, and then you'll have that installed. The next website you're going to want to go to then is ubuntu.com. And then you'll go over here to download, and then you're going to pick 32-bit or 64-bit. I'd recommend the 32-bit, and then you're going to hit start download. That can take a little while depending on your internet connection. So once that's downloaded, I recommend dragging that download to the desktop so you can follow along with me a little easier. And then from here, we're going to open up VirtualBox. Alright, for now you won't have these, but will have this stuff up here. And then you're going to hit new. A new wizard will pop up, and you're going to hit next. And you're going to name this virtual machine whatever you want. I'm going to say Ubuntu test, or no, we'll just name it 5, just a random number. You guys don't need a number, but I've done this before. Here you go, next, and now you get to choose how much memory you want it to be able to use. I'm going to bump mine up to 1 gig, and this is how much you want to let it use is based on your system. So yeah, next. And then create new hard disk is what I'd recommend. A new wizard will pop up, and then you'll have the choice of dynamic or fixed. I'd recommend dynamic because then it only uses as much space as it needs at that time. And so then we'll go to next, but now you still have to set a limit for it. So for this demonstration, I'm only going to make it, I'll just stick with 8 gigs, and you can move it up or down depending if you want it to use more or less space. But this is just a cap. It won't actually use this much space when you first install it. And then you're going to hit next. You can check that real quick. And then you hit finish. And you're going to go over here and hit finish. And now this will pop up. From here, you're going to want to hit start. And then this little wizard will pop up. You're going to hit next. And then from here, you're going to hit this little button on the side. And you're going to go to add. And you're going to go to desktop. You are going to find the ISO, the Ubuntu 10.04 ISO, and then you're going to hit open. I've already opened it, so can't open it again. And then it'll show up right here. You're going to then pick select, and then you're going to hit next. You're going to hit finish, and then this will go on. Just a little warning, nothing to worry about. So now it's loading up for the first time in this virtual machine. So now we're at this screen. I recommend you can choose to only try it out, but if you want, I'd recommend installing it. You've already created the virtual machine, and you can always change the language if you want. Now you get to choose your time zone. This is the right time zone for me, so forward. And then you get to choose your keyboard. For most of you, this keyboard default will probably be fine. You can type in something right there if you want to test it out. And then you're going to go to forward. And then just double check that this is the size that you had picked, and that it says VirtualBox hard disk. Can't talk. And then you're going to fill out this information. Alex is fine. I'm just gonna make a simple password. Just because I won't really need a password. And then I'm gonna name this, and then I'm gonna log me in automatically because I don't need to. log in out of it. Then you're gonna hit next. Oh, looks like I can't use capitals. My mistake. And then install. And I will be back when this is done. Alright, I'm back now that this is finished installing. And you're gonna hit restart now. So it'll do its thing. So when this pops up, you're gonna go right to this little disk button here. You're gonna right click on it and you're gonna uncheck that disk. All you do is left click on it. And you're gonna come back in here and you're gonna hit enter. Now it'll finish rebooting. And I'm going to pause it and I will be back again when it has started up. Alright, so now that it has started up, you're going to go up to this corner, you're going to hit accessories, and you're going to go down to terminal. You are then going to type in sudo space app space or slash dash get and then update. If you can't read that, I'll have it spelled out in the underbar. You're going to hit enter. It's going to ask you for a password. You are going to type in that password you used earlier when installing the system, and you're going to hit enter. And then that'll do its thing. And then you're going to type in sudo same beginning, and then you're going to type in upgrade. And then Y, and then enter. And then it'll do its thing. It'll only take a couple seconds. Yours may take longer depending on your computer speed and internet speed and how much memory you've allowed this virtual system to have. This is taking longer than I thought. I will be back when this is finished. Alright, so now that this is finished, you're going to type in sudo apt get space install dkms. You're going to hit enter, and you're going to hit Y and enter, and then I'm going to pause it again, and I will be back when this is done. Oh, never mind. Finished faster than I thought. You can go ahead and exit out of this, and you can go up to this, which little thing should be red now, and you're going to go ahead and hit restart. You're going to hit restart, and then it'll restart. It'll do what it says. This should only take a couple seconds. Seems to she start up pretty quick. Alright, now that it has restarted, we are going to go to machine. Actually, I'm sorry, devices, and you're going to go to install guest add-on additions. And then if nothing shows up on your desktop, you're going to go over here to places. You're going to go to you're going to click on this. And then if this auto pops up, just hit cancel and then exit out of this. And then from here, you're going to double click on, or gonna open this, and you are going to go to here. You're going to open, and then you're going to hit run. You're going to type in the password you have been using, and it'll do its thing. I'm going to pause it, and I'll be back when this is done again. Alright, so now it has finished. It says done right there. You're going to hit enter, and then that'll close out. From here, you're going to, we'll go ahead and actually shut down for now. Once that is shut down, you're going to come over back to this screen. It's a little laggy, that's weird. and you're gonna click on it, and you're gonna go to settings. Nothing in here to change. Nope. You're gonna go down to system, and you can enable these things if you want. Or you can just kind of leave them the way they are. It's depending on what you need. You can go over to processors. If you have a multi-core processing in your host computer, you could bump it up, or you could just leave it where it is. You could go all the way up to a couple, or you could just stay at one. That should be fine. And then display. So your video card has a certain amount of available megabytes. If you want to let it use more, you can let it use more, or you can keep it at where it's at. If you're thinking you might play games on the virtual machine or some sort of similar thing, you can go ahead and enable 3D acceleration. I'm just going to leave this unenabled because this is for just for this recording. When you started it up, you should have heard the startup noises. If you haven't been hearing that, you could try Sound Blaster 16. And if you've been hearing noise, just leave it where it is. Networking is usually done by itself. And then you can go to USB, and leave that should all be fine. Hit OK. And then you're going to go ahead and start it back up. This will take a couple seconds, but shouldn't take too long. That noise right there, that tells you that the sound drivers and everything are working, and the mouse integration should have already been working. And if you want to test to see if the add-ons we installed earlier are working, you can just go down to this corner and move it, and as it moves, it should auto reset the screen to the window size as it's doing. And if you want to check, the internet's working, you can just go up to Firefox right here. We're on Google, so you already know it's working, but I'll Google something just to show that it's working. It's working. Everything looks pretty good. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And if you would like any other videos about computers, Xboxes, PS3s, electronics, something, anything, leave a comment and I might make a video about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.